You think space goes on forever? Think again. What if I told you that there's a limit to the universe, and beyond that limit, we have no idea what's waiting? It could be the answer to everything or absolutely nothing at all. We all love looking up at the stars, right? But have you ever wondered what's at the end of all this? No, what's past the last galaxy? What's beyond the universe itself? Well, today we're diving deep into that mind-blowing question, and trust me, the answer is way stranger than you'd expect. Let's get started. So, here's the big question. What lies beyond the edge of the universe? The truth is, we don't even know where the universe ends, or if it even has an edge. Think about that. Is space just an endless void? Or does it hit some kind of wall where everything stops? If you're picturing a line or a boundary you can cross, you're already thinking too small. Scientists have been scratching their heads over this for centuries. With the universe expanding faster and faster, what is it expanding into? Is there something on the other side, or is it nothingness? And what does that even mean, nothingness? This is where things start to get trippy, because the answer might not just be more space, but something completely beyond what our brains can handle. Let's back up a little. First off, how do we even know the universe has an edge? Well, we don't. Not yet anyway. What we do know is that the universe is expanding. Imagine a balloon being blown up, those galaxies you see. They're like dots on the surface of the balloon, moving farther apart as the balloon grows. But unlike a balloon, we're not expanding into air. The universe is expanding into, well, that's the mystery. Scientists like to call the observable universe, the part we can see, about 93 billion light-years across. That's massive, right? But it's not the whole picture. There could be parts of the universe beyond what we can see, places where light hasn't had time to reach us yet. So, for all we know, the universe could be way bigger, or there might be nothing past that point. It's like looking at a painting and wondering what's behind the canvas. Now, there's one big theory you've probably heard about, the multiverse theory. Yet we might be living in just one of an infinite number of universes. Some scientists believe that beyond our universe's edge, there could be other universes, all different, maybe with their own rules of physics. Imagine if somewhere out there's a universe where gravity doesn't exist, or time runs backwards. Pretty wild, right? But what if the universe doesn't have an edge at all? This is where things get really weird. Some scientists suggest the universe is finite, but unbounded. Yeah, sounds confusing, I know. But think about it like this. You're on Earth, walking in a straight line. You could walk forever without hitting an edge, because the Earth is a sphere. You'd just keep going around and around. The universe might be the same, a giant loop, so even if you traveled in one direction, you'd eventually end up back where you started. Mind blown, right? Then there's the idea of cosmic inflation. Right after the Big Bang, the universe expanded faster than the speed of light. And because of that, we can't see beyond a certain point. It's like we're trapped inside a bubble, unable to peek past the curtain. And for all we know, there could be endless bubbles, each containing its own universe. Now, what if we take this to the next level? Some scientists believe that beyond our universe could be nothing. No space, no time, just absolute nothingness. It's tough to wrap your head around because we've never experienced that. But according to some theories, space and time themselves are part of the universe. So once you step beyond its edge, if there is one, everything we know stops existing. No dimensions, no matter, no anything. But there's another mind-bender. What if the universe just keeps expanding forever? Instead of hitting a wall or looping back on itself, it could grow endlessly into infinity. If that's true, what happens to the stuff inside it? Will galaxies drift so far apart that eventually stars burn out, and all we're left with is a cold, dark, empty cosmos? That's what some scientists call the big freeze. Kind of bleak, right? Here's where it gets even crazier. We might not ever be able to know what's beyond the edge, because it's possible the laws of physics break down at that point. That's right. The rules of space and time that govern everything we know could stop applying once you reach the edge of the universe, and if that's true, no amount of technology or exploration will ever let us see or understand what's out there. Some theories suggest that trying to find the edge is like trying to find the end of a rainbow. No matter how far you go, the edge keeps moving farther away because the universe is constantly expanding. It's like chasing something that doesn't even exist. But that doesn't stop us from wondering, does it? What if one day we do find a way to explore beyond the universe? Could we discover a whole new realm of existence? Or maybe, just maybe, we'll come face to face with the biggest cosmic secret of all, that there's nothing out there and everything we know is contained within the bubble of our own universe. So, what's beyond the edge of the universe? Right now, we just don't know. It could be other universes, nothingness, or even something completely beyond our imagination. But one thing's for sure, whatever's out there, it's one of the greatest mysteries of all time. The edge of the universe might always remain just out of reach, but that won't stop us from trying to understand it. After all, it's part of what makes space so mind-blowing.